Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. Let's see. Before we continue, let's check if maybe we have any economic news. Yes, we do, but I think it maybe is going to be a bit late. Around 8, which is GBP retail sales. Not really that important. So actually today we don't really have much, especially on US. So we saw US actually aggressively pushing lower. After Powell you are speaking, so later on the market was actually selling. For those who don't really understand what's really this Y/Y M/M, there is enough information here on this calendar. Sometimes we don't really talk about that, but you can see here that actually they explained everything. They explained everything here. You can see MM, that MM here, it's month over month, quarter over quarter, year over year. K means thousand, M means million, B means billion, T with trillion. So mostly you're going to find the news with that. So the greener number better than forecast. Red means worse. So you should understand those things, right? So here there are impacts, high, medium, low, all those things, right? So I thought maybe I should touch those. Maybe they might help one or two people or traders. So today later on we might be on Trader Nick channel. We might go live on Trader Nick channel. So yes, that around 2:30 or maybe later on around 4 we will see what we can do. And yeah, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So let's go straight to our DXY, guys. That mentorship which is going to start next week, it is still open. It is still actually open on $148. So if you want to be part of the team, that is still open. So until actually Wednesday, then we can start to go live. So for those who just want to join the signals, we crashed, like we actually tried to reduce the prices. You can see there. You can scan the QR code if you want to be part of the team, and you can just let me know and then you can join. You can see monthly is $10, 6 month $39. That is actually cheap. 12 months $79, and these prices, they're just going to stay like this maybe until next year or until December. So anyways, thank you very much. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. We are back on our black theme. That white theme was very nice, was straightforward, but was very good actually, but not really good on my eyes. So now we back. What's really happening on DXY? DXY was not really aggressive yesterday. It was just playing around the same levels. You can see here. Maybe should I get a nice bright color? Let me see. This one is bright. Yeah, I think that is bright. So the market was just playing around this level. Actually, I can see the market was consolidating. But since we are actually on a trend, let's draw that trend. I will start from where we are, trying to go back, trying to find some nice to connect the structures. Very nice. So I can still connect with these, or I can use only this because the market is moving further. So we're not going back, we're going further, right? Yes. So as we are actually on an uptrend, I'm just going to do double line. This is a support area. So with these lines or with this support line, already I understand where the market is going, and I understand the trend, where the market is touching and where the market is actually respecting. So you can see the market actually touched the support yesterday, then we saw a bounce back very quick. So but if you check, the market is actually consolidating around this area, but the bigger thing is the market is still uptrending, right? The market is still uptrending, so which means we will still see the dollar getting stronger. So I'm still expecting to see the market pushing to the upside, but it won't just keep pushing to the upside like straight up obviously the market moves like this. So it means we're gonna see the higher high, the higher low, the higher high, the higher low. I hope you understand that. So here it's Friday, we have to be safe, guys. Sometimes the market on Fridays it can be crazy. It's similar to Mondays. So yeah, let's just draw our thing here. Let's draw our thing. Let's see something like that. So this will actually help us to see where the market is going, but currently we can easily see that yes, the market is just doing its thing between this resistance and support. So we just have to relax. But I like the fact that the market just moved away from the support, which means we might see the market doing what? Continuing with the trend. The market might be continuing with the trend. So I did clear some of this analysis, then we can just restart them again. Now we are actually on GBP/JPY. What's really happening? I think from this time frame, you can easily see that the market is creating something like that. If we do draw double lines, it's gonna be way too easier for you to see that, you know what, the market is actually on a downtrend. So let's try that. Okay, woman, this is perfect. You can see that. It's perfect. Double lines as always or as usual. Let's do this. Dotted lines. So yeah, now we have a nice structure. We can see that yes, the market has been okay, that color is not nice. It's been touching those areas for quite some time now, and this actually tells us that we are on a downtrend. The market is doing something like that. But when we draw something like this, don't expect the market to actually move perfectly as this. But we just have to use our... It's like common sense. We have to understand that the market won't just always create those perfect moves, but we know that we're going to have a low, high, something like that. And at the end of the day, when we draw our thing, it makes sense, right? So that most of the time, I don't really like to draw this resistant line, because once the market is pushing down, or when the market is actually on a downtrend, most likely the market will be respecting the resistance when it's going down. Right, it will be making sure that it creates perfect structure on the resistance side. But when you check the support, as the market is just actually pushing lower, the support won't make sense. You can see we have different areas here that is difficult for us to connect. You see that? So I hope you understand that. So if we go closer, you will easily see that yes, the market actually have a sort of a support where we are now. And even down here, we also have something like a support. I don't know, let me just put it there. We have an area that we can call it a support. You see, why? Because the market actually respected that area before or previously. So on top here also, you can see that that area was actually something. But since we don't really want to cut through other candlesticks, I will just start it here. You can see that yes, the market was just playing around this zone actually this week. So we never had to see that greater push. But another reason is on the bottom side, there was a support area. Do you see that? So this is pushing the market to push a little bit up. But on top, we also have a resistance. But the bigger picture here is we are on a downtrend, which means we have to look for the market to reach this resistance before we look for a sell. Or maybe the market will break this area, then we will look for a sell. But we need to be careful because this support is very close. So if you sell, just hit and run, because the market might bounce back very quick. But the safer place is going to be around the resistance. Always is going to be around that, or after we see a breakout of this support, because it's the stronger one, right? So let's push to the next one. Which is going to be GBPUSD. GBPUSD, please smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. What's really happening here? Let's try to see. I think it's quite straightforward. This is 4 hours time frame. So let's try to draw our thing. If you have a structure like this, sometimes it might confuse you. What you can do is you can start from the current move and try to do what? to go to your left hand side and to go to your left hand side and see if maybe it still connects very if it still connects. If not, it means there is something happening. Maybe the market is changing the trend or something like that. So because previously we had something like this, which made sense, but it seems like the market broke out, but that was actually an adjustment. So that's why I'm using this area. So when I push to my left hand side, you can still see that no, man, the market still connects with these areas very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Yes, it's a very aggressive downtrend. The market is still pushing to the lowest side. So what can we do from this area? Let's see. I want to double this thing. Let's double. Okay. So let's see. So now we have something like this. You can easily see that, yes, the market has been touching these areas several times. So it's not like maybe we're forcing the resistance. No, we are not forcing anything. So since we're able to draw this, now we can just focus on this area and see if maybe we need to continue doing what, selling or buying, because that's the aim of our analysis. We need to get an opportunity. So I think I'll have to actually speed up. I think I took a very long time. Actually, I think we are now on 11 minutes. So now, as we can see, we have a support area. Down here, we also have another area that we can use as our lowest area on this downtrend. So which means it's not like it's a stronger support, but it's the lowest area that we have, because currently we can easily see that we have this support. You can see that this is in the support area, and it seems like the market is just playing around this. So if the market breaks here, it will be fine, but we have another area. So you can't just say, let me sell because the market broke out. We'll have to wait for the market, and then we can jump on that after, right? So, or maybe wait for the market to go towards the resistance. On top here, we also have something like a resistance there. Or if maybe the market doesn't really, if it breaks out there, we will wait for this resistance. Then we can say it's time for us to do what, to look for those sales. But beside that, we just need to relax, guys. The market is already low and we are actually on a downtrend. Remember, we sell when the market is a bit higher, right? So now we are actually on Euro USD. I was on this one actually. I was trying to change the colors here. So what's really happening is, I think the structure just says it a lot. I think it's just obvious that the market is respecting everything here. And remember, today we don't really have any economic news, but maybe the market might just continue reacting to what Powell said. They said, yes, the market is cooling down. The inflation is still cooling down, but a bit slower. So which means they are focused on that 2%, which means for them to reach that 2%, they have a choice whether to increase the rate or maybe unemployment, or let's say employment changes should go lower, right? Or inflation itself should go lower. So that is going to be, yeah, a rough ride there. So anyways, we are actually on Euro USD. The market is actually around, the market finds sort of a support around this area, even if it's not really perfect, but it seems like that around this area, actually this block, it's where the market is respecting currently. So what I can say is, what I like is the market already reached our resistance, and I see the market seems to be trying to push lower. We had an aggressive push yesterday because of Powell, but where we are now, I think it's still a very good time. I did send this signal in the group. You can see that, yes, the market can still actually push even lower. Let me show you how I send the signals in the group. Yeah, so this is how I actually send the signals in the group. You can see how we send everything. So currently we are actually on 145 members. So join the team, guys. Join the team. You saw that we have some nice prizes there. So this is how I send the signals, because there's other people, they want to know, how do you send the signals, Kenzo? Yeah, when I have enough time or extra time, most of the time, I also send with the structure. most of the time. You can see how I send the signals. So I also send the chart if I have enough time. Sometimes just have to send them like that, because you'll find that time is not actually on our side, right? So what's really happening on Euro USD? As I explained, yes, we are actually still on that downtrend. I'm still expecting the market to push even lower. Maybe we can reach around this area, maybe, or maybe the lowest one around that. But I still believe that the market can push. If not, the market can surprise us and break this resistance and start to push the upside. But for now, we are actually on this downtrend. I hope you see what I'm trying to show you there. So gold, just this thing is flying. The market is like seriously flying. What's really happening? And it's not really, it seems like the market wants to create the same move that created here. This aggressive push here just happened actually yesterday. But let's see. Let's draw our thing. Let's start where we are. Or I can just use this actually. I'm not going to draw that a horizontal structure. I will just use this as it also makes sense. So we saw a breakout, nice retest, but you know what? It was already late for us to actually get into that trade. So which means maybe the market will try to give us a sort of a retest. Then we can just jump on the market when it's bouncing back. So let me show you, maybe try to zoom out, something like that. Before, someone can say, but before, Kenzo, you had something like that. Yes, I had something like that, but even this one, it's also, this horizontal one, it still makes sense, and they're not actually working against each other. Whether you're doing a diagonal or horizontal, is still going to work in your favor. So for my side now, I'm just going to continue with this horizontal one and say, you know what, I'm just waiting for any structure. I'm just waiting for the market to give me a sort of resistance. Maybe we will see a sort of maybe reversal before we jump on the buy. I think the market can still buy. We've been selling for quite some time now. We've been selling for quite some time, for like seriously very long time. So yeah, on gold, we are still on bullish. So around this area, I think if we break that, let's go on a 1 hour time frame. Maybe we can get something. Yeah, you see that? You see what I was talking about? On 1 hour, you can see that the market has been struggling, or it was creating something around this area. So we should have a sort of a resistance. Once the market gets out there, it's where we can start to think about buying. Or this thing can, gold can actually reverse very quick, or maybe the market can reverse very quick. So don't just jump on the market where it is now. But if you check, the market is just going against what we understand. Mostly when gold, US30, when they all pushing lower, mostly you will find gold also pushing lower. But this time, it's a different story. It's a quite different story. So what's really happening on US30? We can easily see that, yes, the market is doing its thing. The market is doing its thing. Let's draw our resistance. Let's try to draw our resistance. Doom. Something like that. We don't really have to force this. Let's see. I think something like this, yeah. So yeah, it was something like this. So we had a sort of a fake, it's not a fake breakout, but that push was aggressive. I'll show you where I'm talking about. I'm talking about this area. That push actually went actually aggressive, but now it's pushing lower. So what I can do now is let's try to see what we can, let's modify. I'll just make an exception of this and cut it out. Usually I don't really do that. Yeah, so this is what we have. On the bottom side here, we have actually a sort of a lowest area, and to us that is actually a sort of a support. So around this area we also had something. Let's try to draw that. You can see that. So that is an area that we can use as a highest area. It's actually our resistance. So during the move, or during the days or the week, we also had a structure there. Yes, you can see that. So now we have these three structures. We have the highest area there, which I think I'll have to push up to this point. So what I can actually, I think the market is actually now trying to push even lower. Remember, we are actually on a downtrend. We had this structure. The market used to respect this. You can see there. Then now, actually yesterday, the market did come back aggressively. I thought maybe I will find the market even lower, but no, the market is still here. So which means we can still have maybe something like this. Something like this, hoping that maybe the market will push lower. It's Friday. Anything can happen. The market can still bounce back aggressively, but I think we just have to wait for the market to open. But I still believe maybe we might see a nice sell, as we are actually on a downtrend. And I saw the market, the stocks, they are not performing very well, guys. They are not performing very well because of inflation. It's going up, down, up, but actually up. And inflation is actually prices, so it means, yeah, they have to, the prices are so expensive, so people, they don't really spend that much. That's why the stocks, they are not doing very well. So I'm still actually on a down on a sell, actually on US30. So now we are actually on Nasdaq, guys. We are actually on Nasdaq. Let's draw our downtrend. Perfect. Let's double that. You know what I'm doing here? I'm trying to make you learn something. You can see me doing this analysis. It's easier to catch up, especially if maybe you watch multiple videos that I do every day. You can actually learn a lot from there, because yeah, this is so many years of perfection. I'm trying to perfect this every day. So yeah, and you can see, by just doing these three lines, I already understand where the market is going, and without any confusion. So now, as you can see, we are actually on a downtrend. And I will be confident. If you still remember, I used to tell you maybe during the week, if I still remember, I drawn even something like this on the bottom side. And I used to say the market will move like this. And guess what? Here the market, the market is still pushing lower. Yes, along the way the market will try to confuse us. You still remember we had a sort of a structure there. The market broke out of that, and I think the market will even reach even lower. Do you see that? I hope you see that. I think maybe the market today might reach this 14,500 maybe before we see a nice reversal. That's what I'm expecting. So yes, I think we can have some very nice quick sell there. I'll have to send a sell signal, then we can reach these areas, guys. So I think maybe for today that is enough, guys. Please join the team and we can start to eat together. If you want to learn, like with mentorship, it's $148, but just look at 12 months subscription there. You can actually recover this amount within a week or 2 weeks. Any amount that it's here, you can recover that within a month. It depends on your account size. So it means it's actually your benefit. Like, just look at lifetime signals. You can have 10 signals and already make more than $99 and still be in the team. Yes, along the way we're gonna take some losses here and there, but 85% of the time we smash the market left and right. So anyways, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Thank you very much. I hope you're gonna have a very great weekend. Bye.